go and we start camping. Now, right from this position, we're always focusing on pulling that knee down and away from just slight tension here to keep that knee, to keep her honest and keep that knee up towards the chest. The second there's no tension from her, constantly contracting the abs and pulling that knee in, it gets stepped over. And this happens pretty quickly, all right? So from here, we go in and we push that knee down. And now from here, we just drag it, and we just constantly have pressure, putting pressure down. And then once we feel like we can step our knee up and over, right from here, we just sweep. We take our hand to the inside, and now all we're gonna do to beat the top knee is we're gonna sweep it down just low enough where now we can take a big outside step with our right knee outside of our partner's far hip. And we just shuffle everything out to the side, all right? So once we're here, once we step over that bottom knee, now I have to get past the top knee. I get past the top knee in a pretty simple way from here. As she goes to take that top knee in, we just go through, we take a big step. As we take a big step, we turn our body out to the left from here. So right from here, I blade my body, so my left shoulder dips, and I just walk everything out to the right. And now, my main thing is my partner wants to shrimp away. As she goes to shrimp away, we just connect knee and elbow, and now we make that incremental climb to the upper body, like we've done so many times before in other instructionals, and we have our top pin, chest to chest and half guard. So right from here, we're camping on our partner, we step over that knee. Right from this position, as we step over that knee, we just start dragging it down and away. Now, right from here, the second we do so, we just blade the body, we just take a big step outside my partner's left hip with my right knee. And then immediately, knee to elbow the best we can. So when she goes to push off, goes to explode, goes to shrimp, it's just not gonna happen from here. Then we take our time to climb to the upper body. Then when we beat that bottom knee, this is what it'll look like. I get over that bottom knee, she's fighting. Now we're chest to chest, ready to go into all of our attacks and passes from there. All right, so what starts to happen is your partner knows that if you beat one of the knees, that they're in trouble. They're gonna get flattened out. So what starts happening is you start finding situations where your partner's not overextending the top frame, so you're resting comfortably in the top frame, and that bottom knee is really fighting to come high up towards the chest. Right? Understand what happens when that knee comes up high towards the chest. If she's camping on me, and we're in this position, understand that the further my knee comes up towards my chest, like so, the easier it is to expose my ankle to her pommeling her leg over. Okay? So if she windshield wipers her leg over like this, from here, if my leg is down, up and away, my foot's high, it's a hard thing for her to windshield wiper over that leg. But the second my knee starts to come up into this position, especially if my foot drifts down, like the more your partner starts to get tired, and now she's posting on that knee, and that foot starts to drift down towards the floor, the higher the knee is towards the elbow, the easier it is for her to windshield wiper over and start beating my foot, so that now her foot is no longer controlled inside of my guard. It's only her knee. Right? So the second I play a basic dilemma game between when I'm camping from top position, if from here she sees that she can push my knee down, now she can just step over it, and now she can flatten me out. But the problem is that when she goes to step over that knee from here, the knee comes high. If the knee is low, then she just traps it. But when she tries to pommel over with the leg, it's much more difficult. Now, as she goes to pommel over with the leg, it's difficult, but stepping over the knee is easy unless my knee comes high. I want to be here now. I want to stop her from trapping that bottom knee. So now from here, she can't step over with her knee. When she goes to pommel from here, it's a much easier thing to do. I'm always testing my partner by just circling the leg and seeing where the ankle is. And if I see the knee is high, then I can pommel over. So I play this game where when I'm camping, you'll always see me do things like this. And it's very, very subtle, and you don't really notice it unless it's pointed out to you. When I'm camping and I'm playing here, I always just do this. I play a game where I just see where my partner's ankle is. Where she goes to move me around. And from this position, the second I see that foot drops, or that knee comes up high, from here, we just lean forward, and we just pommel over like so. And now from here, we can go in and start working. All right? So I make sure, it's mostly when the knee is high from here, that you have ankle exposure, but it's also when the foot is low, like down towards the floor, here. And I can pummel over nice and easy. All right, so whether the knee is up high by the elbow, that makes it a relatively easy thing for me to pommel over. Or if she's trying to extend from here, and she goes to extend her leg away, and she gets to push me away, and the foot comes low, then we can also pommel over from this position. Anytime the foot is low or the knee comes high, and I can't step over the knee, we can start to expose the ankle and pommel over into this shin pin here. So I play this game, I'm always just probing my partner's bottom leg. Till eventually we go in, we pommel over into the shin to shin position with this shin pin, and now we can go in and start working pretty reliably from here, because now when she goes to lock a guard, my ankle is no longer exposed. Now we can make real progress from this cross shin pin here. All right, so now let's look at passing the side control. You can pass the side control north-south. You can do a lot of different things from here. All right, the main thing is that once I pummel past this shin, so let's go into a full camping position here. I'm in position. I feel like I can push the leg down, and then from here we can pommel over. Right from here, the second I beat my partner's knee, or the second I beat my partner's shin, we want to take our knee right to our partner's hip. Here, all right? Now, if I don't take my knee to my partner's hip, I can run into some problems. Because of the fact that the second I go to my partner's hip, what I don't want is to bring her head away, then she can shrimp away, and now she can bring the knee back to the inside. So the second I bring my knee to my partner's hip, we immediately come through and we take our hand over our partner's head with this over back grip here. Now, if I have this over back grip here and my knee isn't connected to my partner's hip, what can start to happen from here is your partner can take the hand through, and she can sit up to her over back grip. And now from here, if my knee isn't on the hip, she can bring her knee through, and now my back can get. I have allergies so bad. My back can get exposed from here. Okay. So right from this position, I make sure that I put knee to hip, and I reach through, and I go to this over back grip. So even if she takes her hand through, and she tries to come to her own over back grip from here, and she goes to bring her knee through and heist, the knee's just not going to come through from here. And now we can start putting in tight waist. We can reach back cross face and go into all of my attacks and follow-ups from here. So first thing I do is I immediately, once I beat this shin, that knee's high, we play around, we pommel through. Now right from here, we either go 1, or most of the time 2. So now when she goes to move away, we move right to this position, and then we just shoot that hand on through. Now right from here, if she takes her knee away from her chest, we have side control, and we're in position to pommel through. Most of the time from here, that's not going to be the case. So right from here, she has that knee in, she's trying to push everything away. So we just collapse the chest over the knee. So as she goes to push me away, I allow her to extend the leg, and I just bring the chest down over it. And then I bring everything back in. Now, right from here, we take that ankle scoop that we talked about previously in previous instructionals. And now when she goes to move around, we just play a game where we open that elbow up. Now we go hip to hip. Now we can start working our way to the upper body. Okay? So right from here, we go in, and we start camping. As my partner goes to move around, she has that high knee, we just lean forward, we pommel over, and then immediately we make a grip change. We go from the knee right to that reverse collar tie, or to a full over back grip. Now as she goes to move the head away, the head can't move away. And she goes to walk the hips away, and just follow. Now we go in, we go ankle scoop, we open everything up, and now right from here, we're ready to reach back, cross face, and go into all of my attacks right from there. Okay? So the main thing is that we use this position to flank my partner. And now from here, a bunch of different things that we can do. I can go in, we can start passing to side control. From here, if I want to, she extends the leg, we can go in, we can move to north-south. It's all different kinds of things we can do. Let's look at some of the follow-ups that we can have once we get outside of our partner's guard and into a flanking position. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm sneezing this whole clip. I'm having like a allergy episode. But we'll get through it. Okay. All right, so this time, understand that the entire purpose, the entire reason for inside camping is because we lack the ability to flank our partner effectively with toreandos, high stepping, and things like that. We can't get around the outside of our partner's legs. We can't flank our partner and get to that flanking position past the hip line or past the shoulder line. So what we're doing here is we're using the inside camping position to get into a flanking position and then working from there. So right from here, the second, I pommel past my partner's shin in this position, and we take our knee in like so. Right from here, we play a game where we try to go into an overback, which we can do. The other thing we can try to do is we can try to go into a collar tie right from here. This will initially get us in. A lot of times, if I can make the jump to a reverse collar tie and then overback, I will. A lot of times what happens is, as I'm trying to make that jump, my partner's head is already moving away. And so I get overextended with the reverse collar tie. So what I'll do from here is I'll just go in with a straight collar tie. And now as she goes to move away, I feel she's going to move away and she's focusing on getting her head to move away and looking to bring those knees back to the inside. From here, I make a battle that is not really super important at the upper body. So I give her this imaginary battle fight at the upper body, and I create a distraction at the collar tie. So now, as she goes to move the head away, she's looking to strip my hand off, and as she goes to strip the hand off, the knees come back inside. The second that knee comes back inside, we slice our elbow to the inside position. As she pushes my hand down, she pushes it down towards the knee. And now right from here, we just pop up with the head to the shoulder, and we go into our outside camping, where now we start outside camping once we're flanked, and now when she goes to recover, we can walk, and go into all of our outside camping series, okay? So right from here, we play this camping game. Now she goes to bring the knee high, and I feel like it's hard for me to step over it. So we lean forward, we pommel over like so. Now right from here, the second we pommel over, we just knee slide through and bring the knee to the hip. Now from here, we just control our partner. We make it hard for her to move away. So as she goes to extend, she goes to push everything away, she overextends. As she goes to overextend, we just back away, elbow comes in. Now, she goes to clear the collar tie, she goes to bring that knee in. She pushes my hand away from the head, and it goes down towards the knee. Now right from here, we just take our head and we pommel it inside, put it on the shoulder. Now when she goes to recover, we pop up, we go right to outside camping, and we go to work right from here. What this will look like is, we go in. The second I get my knee to that hip, we go. And now we play from outside camping, and we use that quick windshield wiper to flank our partner. And as she's looking to move away, I give her the re-guard, I let her invert her knee, but she goes right back into guard on my terms. Where now from here, we're outside camping, and we can go into all of our follow-ups right off of that.